This is April Schulthies. I am a victim of genocide. My brother, Rendell Barry Schulthies, is dead. My brother, Todd Parrish Schulthies, is dead. My niece, Celeste Schulthies Conway, is dead. All dead, immoral people, today, are still using genocide for gain and amusement. They want me dead, too. This is Rome, and they decided to put me down. They don't need a reason, but I am an unmarried virgin past 50. I survived their efforts to murder me, so they are calling me a botched kill, and they still want to finish the job. This is Rome, and Rome subjects numerous peoples to genocide. Rome conquers and kills, and enslaves. Rome has plural gods. It hates the true God. People who hate the one and only God, the gracious and most merciful, are still engaging in genocide. Never forget any genocide. Remember the genocide of Native Americans, including the Crow Creek Massacre, Cholula Massacre, and the annihilation of the Atomi of Chekoke. Remember the genocide of Jews, including in the Holocaust and Crusades. Remember the Holocaust in Russia. Remember the genocide of Africans, including the Rwandan genocide. Remember the genocide of Muslims, including the recent Rohingya genocide. Rome is still here. Rome is responsible for murdering whole peoples in the Crusades. Rome crucified Christ and created Christianity to cover up the genocide of Jews, Africans, Muslims, Russians, Irish, Celts, Japanese, Chinese, Aborigines, Vietnamese, Koreans, Hmong, Hawaiians, Eskimos, Native Americans, and more. Mexicans are dying on the border every day. Never, never forget, never. The scriptures say, Yahweh, Allah, the Most High is gracious towards the people, but most people are not appreciative. Do not be like the ungrateful. Thou shalt well remember what the Lord thy God did unto Pharaoh, and unto all Egypt, the great temptations which thine eyes saw, and the signs, and the wonders, and the mighty hand, and the stretched out arm, whereby the Lord thy God brought thee out, so shall the Lord thy God do unto all the people of whom thou art afraid. The Lord thy God is among you, a mighty God and terrible. This is April Schulthies, using the computer to generate this message. My brother, Rendell Barry Schulthies, is dead. My brother, Todd Parrish Schulthies, is dead. My niece, Celeste Schulthies Conway, is dead. All dead. They want me dead, too. Immoral people, today, are still using genocide for gain and amusement. I am a victim of genocide. This is Rome, and they decided to put me down. They don't need a reason, but I am an unmarried virgin past 50. I survived multiple murder attempts, so they are calling me a botched kill. They don't want me to have any more birthdays. They poisoned my dogs. They used COVID as an excuse to take away my job, my health insurance, my phone, my internet. They blocked my 403b money and my retirement. They cut my power. They denied my unemployment. They also attacked my vehicles. They are still after my cars. The vehicles are old. One is nearly 20 years old, and the other is nearly 23. But they disabled one car last year, and the other recently, when they tried yet again to tow the first. Both cars were attacked in the same week. This is not a coincidence. This is Rome, and Rome wants you to die in the arena. Rome is still here. Rome crucified Christ and created Christianity to cover up the genocide of Jews, Africans, Irish, Celts, Japanese, Chinese, Aborigines, Vietnamese, Koreans, Hmong, Hawaiians, Eskimos, Native Americans, and more. Mexicans are dying on the border every day. Never, never forget, never. The scriptures say, all the nations shall acknowledge thy truth, and all the people thy glory. Lord, the obedient shall send out a bud forever like a flower of the fields, and shall cause a shoot to grow into the boughs of an everlasting plant.